Hey everyone, Jason Weckerle here. Today, my buddy Isaac and I are up here in Green Bay, Wisconsin on the Fox River. We're just getting out here right now. We're gonna fish for some walleyes, see if we can catch some monster size 10+ pound fish. Who knows what we'll tangle with out here this week. Guys have caught muskies over 50 inches. They've caught flathead catfish, you never know. We're dealing with really low water, really slow current, murkier conditions. We were up here about a week ago and it was really slow, so we're hoping today is a lot better. It's prime time, so hopefully the big females are feeding. Let's get out there. Well, we just made it out here about 5 minutes ago. We're in about 8 to 10 feet of water. And I'm dragging that rattle jig head, that glow-in-the-dark rattle jig, on the bottom with that paddle tail plastic, that swim bait. I just lost a fish. Just dragging it behind the boat. Isaac's just up in front right here, working the trolling motor super slow. Within 5 minutes, I get a nice bite, lose the damn fish. It's a good sign though. Oh, I just had another one, dude. That one stopped it too, man. What the heck? Oh, I just missed a bite. This is the bait I've had 3 bites on in the past 10 minutes. Look at that pelican. Holy shit. Looks like he got a fish in his mouth. Gonna try a blade bait on this other rod. Since I'm dragging one behind the boat, I can keep this one vertical. They say if you find the depth they're at, stay on it, you know? Definitely 9 to 10 feet we were getting them. I think I just had a bite. Dude, I know. But then it might f up the action of that tail. I think the real problem is that it's a 1/2 ounce jig, so they're probably finding it hard to suck it in. Bunch of fish right here, bro. Look at this. Tons of fish right here. I think we found a good chunk of them. Oh, that was a good hit. I think we should keep working this stretch. I've had, what, 6 bites now? Yeah, I'll put a stinger on. Gonna put on a stinger hook. Isaac says go with the stinger hook. He's probably right. After missing like 7 bites, I think it tells you put a damn stinger hook on. But I'm like, I just want to feel them bite. Just tying this right on the front eye. Using 20-pound monofilament to a size 8, size 10 treble hook. It's the thing, every time I put a stinger hook on, I feel like I start getting less bites. So I hope today it helps. You know, it's like I've had so many bites now and haven't hooked one fucking fish. And now I'll have the stinger hook on and then they won't want to bite it probably. Alright, I'm gonna try the UV Fire Tiger Rapala Rippin Rap. Size 6. I've caught some big walleyes on this up here in Green Bay over the years. Just letting that bait sit on the bottom and then I rip it up about every 3 seconds. Sometimes you can work it faster, sometimes slower. Sometimes you can leave it sit right on the bottom and they'll hit it. But let's hope they bite it today. Isaac thinks he found the mother lode of fish. So we're gonna see now if we're gonna catch some damn fish. We better, Isaac. We better. Got one. That's a good one. All right, on that stinger hook. Nice. Not a bad fish. Got ourselves a spawned out female. Not a huge fish, but about a 22 incher. Nice one. We'll throw that back. Got to throw them back under 28 inches, but you want to keep one that big anyways. That was a nice fish. Let's get some more. All right, we finally got the skunk off the board. That was a nice sized fish. Had enough bites already today, but that was the first fish landed. Guys over in the other boat just netted probably a 27, 28 incher. Really big fish. So we definitely found some fish over this gravel bar in 10 feet of water. A lot of rocks, a lot of gravel, zebra mussels down here. Type of stuff walleyes like to spawn on. Walleyes also like to spawn on marshes too, or in marshes, but here on the Fox River they spawn along a lot of rocky shorelines and rock structures here in Pere, Wisconsin. Other portions of the Fox River on the Winnebago system, they spawn in marshes a lot more. I just caught that fish vertical jigging, just straight up and down. As soon as it touches the bottom or I feel anything, I just give it another lift. And that fish really nailed it, really slammed it hard. But that stinger hook did save the day, so Isaac was right. It's been a long time since I've used a stinger hook. Dude, it's hot out. Might have to take my clothes off. I'll get everyone to leave. No. Like, oh shit, that guy's getting naked. Let's get out of here. I think that glow-in-the-dark jig head is helping in this murky water. And those rattles. Oh, I just freaking lost one, dude. Oh, damn, I had that one hooked. I do just very well on these like kind of bluish gray, almost like sheep's head looking colors, you know. Oyster shell is what Beef Fishing Tackle calls it. It's been a long time since I bounced a half-ounce jig around below a boat, you know. Oh, that was a fish. You fucker. Fucker. YouTube demonetized. Why? He said fucker. Let me see what you got. What is that?
Lunker City.
Lunker City. The ribster? Yeah. That looks good.
Right?
That's gonna get hit, dude.
Yeah.
Should have worn sunblock today. You never think about it when it's cold out, but you should always wear it, even during winter, they say. So let that be a lesson to you folks. Always wear sunblock. So now I'm gonna be toasted like a lobster by the end of the day. Boiled like a lobster. But I got one bait, a half-ounce jig, straight up and down, vertical, and I casted a 1/4 ounce jig off the back of the boat. I'm just using medium light action 6.5 to 7 foot rods, 2000 size Piscifun carbonettes, 2 reels. Got one? If I gotta reel these lines in, let me know. That's a big fish. What do you think you got? Think it's a walleye? It is fighting like a walleye, dude. That might be a monster. Oh, man. Sheep's head? I think you got my line, too. Did we catch the same fish, Isaac? It's a big sheep's head. Oh. You want that in your boat? Oh, your net's breaking. Broke the net over a sheep's head. That is a monster sheep's head. Oh my god, dude. That is a big sheep's head. That's like a 10-pounder. Look at that. Damn. Bye-bye. Hey, think of it as like a freshwater redfish. They basically look the same. Man, I thought you had like a 10-pounder. Disappointing. I just got on that net because I thought you had like a 10-pound walleye. It was fighting like one. Putting on 12-pound monofilament leader to try to combat those zebra mussels a little bit. Usually where I catch sheep's head though, I catch walleyes, I've noticed. Because those walleyes eat those baby sheep's head a lot.
Baby.
Huh?
That wasn't a baby.
Wasn't a baby? I want to catch the walleye that can eat that sheep's head. That 12-pound monofilament should hopefully help with those zebra mussels though, because man, if I didn't check my line, I would have lost the net's fish. Alright, we're gonna cast some rippin raps and some crankbaits down this shoreline, this rocky shore. We're in 10 feet of water and we're only about 25 feet from shore. Pretty crazy. Drops off fast right here. They say the walleyes like to slip up shallow, the big ones, when it's warm like this. So let's see if all that in-fisherman knowledge works. So far it hasn't. We suck. I missed like 7 of them today. 7 fish.
I should have been more crying.
You heard violins?
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna cast right at the shoreline with this Berkeley flicker shad, size 6. See if there's any fish right up shallow. Look at that cast. Right up against the shore, dude, like a pro. There's gotta be some fish stacked in here. Hey. Saw that? That was shallow. Wonder what that was. Whoa, what the hell? Dude, that is a trout. Or a carp. What is that?
Carp.
Something jumping around real shallow. Holy crap. 22 feet of water right on that drop. Look at all those fish. Hopefully they're walleyes, not sheep's head. You ain't got no live scope, dude? You ain't got no live scope? Does your son let you use his live scope?
No.
Why?
You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with the settings and
Oh, what a fucker.
all that. All program.
What a fucker.
Yeah, right?
Dude, you tell him you raised him since he was a baby and
I
you...
let you use my fucking backside for how long?
Yeah,
I
right?
was always telling you buy a locator?
Right? I mean, granted, a Wetzlar's $300. His, like, well, how much did he pay for his live scope? $4,000?
Maybe 3.
What the fuck, dude? He could have bought a boat. What the hell is that? A freaking big crappie. Holy crap. Nice work, man.
Thank you.
You want a picture?
Sure.
Good fish, man. On a freaking rippin rap. What the heck? There you go. What bait? The rippin rap?
Oh, he got a fuck.
Alright, it is sunset and the wind picked up out of the southeast. Switched from north to southeast, but Ever since it shifted, fishing slowed down a lot. Now it's sunset and hopefully fishing starts to pick up as the nighttime progresses. Got a bunch of boats fishing this spot with us. It's moonrise. Hopefully something starts cracking here. Hey, I just had a bite. So now we're up by the dam, marking a ton of fish, tons of people fishing. This is the Pere Dam. This is what they call Snag Island, where all the people wade into the water and catch fish. We're gonna cast around here, hope for the best. Well, now we're going back in, ending our day of fishing, getting blinded by this guy right here. But today was a pretty slow day of fishing. Caught a few fish, lost a few fish. Probably would have caught a few more if I put a stinger hook on sooner, but hey, that's fishing. I'm really tired now. If you guys like this video, subscribe to my page, hit the like button, take you out on more fishing adventures. I got a long car ride home now, so good luck fishing. Sorry we didn't catch more fish in this video, but it is what it is. Good luck, take care.